Canada Zindabad, Trudeau Zindabad, Trudeau Zindabad, Khalistanis Zindabad.
Canada Zindabad. Trudeau Zindabad. Long live Canada, long live Trudeau. Long live Trudeau and kill Modi. That's what they're chanting right over here. One more time.
Canada Zindabad, Trudeau Zindabad,
Trudeau Zindabad. Khalistan, kill Modi. Kill Modi. Kill Modi. And then the second chant of politics. Very clever. These guys think they're extremely, really clever, right? What would happen if you or I said that? Right? Kill Trudeau. What would happen? How fast do you think the RCMP would be at our door? And right here from a protest that just took place in Vancouver and Surrey, kill Modi signs. Right next to Indira Gandhi, they got a puppet show going on of her being murdered, assassinated. You tell me how far I would get if I showed maybe a sitting prime minister that had been assassinated, and then right underneath I had a kill Trudeau. Kill Trudeau, not F Trudeau, but kill Trudeau. How far would that go for me? You tell me. What is this double standard? Why are these third world inbred pussies allowed to say this kind of stuff, but we can't say what we want to say? Where's the line exactly? I don't understand. What is this double standard? Can we deport these people? Can we send them all back? And here's the other thing, by the way. You know how these Indian asylum numbers are up and up and up? Well, I'll tell you what's happening. These guys are bringing in their own people under these asylum rules, saying that they're political refugees. And they're trying to amass a huge amount of Khalistanis supporters here. Khalistan has no support at all in India, in Punjab. But the outside in Canada's a hotbed for this kind of thing. And that's evidenced by all these supposed referendums, which are just play acting, taking place here in Canada. Only just recently, there was a first one that was done in the U.S. They do this kind of fake voting thing where they want to show the amount of support for Khalistan. Well, there is a lot of radicals here. So absolutely, they're getting turnout in Canada and just starting in the U.S. But these guys allowed to do this kind of thing, I just can't imagine doing this over here in Canada, getting away with it for Trudeau. You try showing him Trudeau getting assassinated like this and putting a kill Trudeau and underneath saying kill Trudeau politics to try to weasel your way out of it while showing the assassination of a prime minister that actually happened. Look at these guys. I got to say, and you know what? These guys are, they're cowards, right? So if you start just from the video that I've done before and it's going around and people are noticing, I've got some people who are very upset with me. This guy, for example, not very happy with this. He goes, Rohan's more than welcome to show us in person how he feels about us. 46 chased off a mob. Now, I want to be clear. These are Khalistanis, not 6. 40 Khalistanis, I would correct that for him. Chased off a mob of 400 right-wing Hindus in Malton. Malton, just outside of Toronto. Well, it's inside of Toronto, the GTA, Greater Toronto Area. In Surrey, these guys couldn't even gather the courage to show up. Rohan will remain a Twitter dork. And it's not enough, to say, hey, listen, we're going to get you out in the public. But you've also got this over here just showing my daughter, right? I got a comic book, Racist Angel. They're making a big deal out of the fact that there's boobs in it. It's an American comic book, anime style book, American anime. But these guys want a religious theocracy, right? Khalistan, where only their rules get followed. And if you step out of bounds, you show boobies, then I guess you're on the hit list. That's what it is. And my book, Racist Angel, really is about this, the fact that you can't say what you want to say. Alexis, she comes down from heaven and she doesn't understand the rules. Anyhow, that's for another time. But, I love art. I love this kind of stuff. I love being uncensored, hence the name of the channel. I want to say what I want to say, and I want to do the same thing in art. They've done the same thing in media. They've silenced us, our ability to speak. They have added in their LGBTQIA XYZ barbecue into everything. You got to support the cause of the day. It's okay to take a knee at a Black Lives Matter rally. But God forbid if the Canadian people assemble for anything else, then we are passing a medical problem to one another. You remember that. Now, what if people had done this at the Freedom Convoy? Anything like this? That's a question I got for you. What if people had done this? What if the Canadian people had done any kind of symbolism like this and put this up at the Freedom Convoy? They would have said that we want to assassinate and murder everybody. But hey, it's okay if these third world rejects do this here. And this is the reason I got to say, send them all back home. Send them to India. Send them all to India. and let India sort them out. We don't want them here, and let them stop using our asylum system, which is actually for real political refugees or people who are being persecuted in their lands, misusing it just so they can bring all their Khalistani people here in Canada and get this very hardcore group. And God forbid, I've already got so many people warning me, hey, Ro, listen, these guys are going to target you. You know, they're violent and the rest, as we've seen, you know, even turning their flagpoles into weapons. And I'll tell you something else. If you bring a flagpole like this on Parliament Hill, they'll say it's a weapon. But these guys got no problem, and you've seen the video before of using these flagpoles as weapons. So it's the double standard that gets me. That's what it really does. It's the double standard that gets me. The RCMP lets this happen. You know, and Trudeau comes out saying, hey, you know, not all Sikhs are Khalistanis. He's backing up now because of Trump. Trump's in power. But, man, I do not get this. Let me know your thoughts. I find this abhorrent, and it's a double standard. If a Canadian person was to say anything like this, we would be finished. It'd be out our door right now. I'd be in a paddy wagon, and I'd probably be getting my my back hole searched. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate your time.